A top story on WION Dispatch today is from the West Asia. Describing the death of Hamas chief Yahya Sinwar as a heavy blow to the Palestinian group, Israel has, however, stopped short of stating that this marks the end of the war in Gaza. The Israeli military said its troops eliminated Sinwar after a year-long hunt in an operation in the southern Gaza Strip. The Israeli army also released a drone video showing what it said were images of Sinwar before he was killed in Rafah's Tal el-Sultan area. The footage shows a dust-covered figure in traditional scarf alone in a blown-up apartment, throwing a stick at the approaching drone during what is being called his final moments. Gazans have called the killing of Hamas leader a big blow to the Palestinian cause.
مع انه امبارح اعلن عن استشهاد السنوار، هذا كان خبر صاعق للشعب الفلسطيني، ونتنياهو مبسوط ولا زال قائم على الحرب، ومش بتوقف الحرب يقول خلاص ضربت السنوار انه بيوقف او يرجعوا اهل الشمال للشمال والجنوب للجنوب ويوقف الحرب، لا مستمر. وانا بقول بايدن زي ما قال لك نتنياهو انه بده يوقف الحرب بعد اغتيال قيادات حماس، هذا كاذب.
In Jordan as well, in fact, people mourned the death of Sinwar. Protesters marched in downtown Amman. Demonstrators held Sinwar's photos and chanted anti-Israel and pro-Hamas leader slogans. Meanwhile, Joe Biden arrived in Berlin for talks with leaders of Germany, France and Britain. While the talks are on to end the fighting in Ukraine, the conflict in West Asia is also on the agenda. Biden, after landing in Germany, said he congratulated the Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu on Yahya Sinwar's death. He also added it was time to end the war.
He put that for the world. He got, I call, he says now that he's graduating very Sinwar. They got a lot of blood in his ass. American blood, Israeli blood, nothing. And I told him that we're increasing his actions. As further that now it's time to move on. Move on to move toward a ceasefire in Gaza. Sure that we're moving in the direction that we're in a position to make things better for the whole world. It's time to get sorted and bring this action as well.
And our correspondent Jody Cohen has sent us this report from Renana.
Following the killing of Hamas chief Yahya Sinwar, the architect of Hamas's 7th of October massacre in Israel, Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu said that Sinwar's death was the beginning of the end of the war in Gaza. He said that the war could end tomorrow if Hamas lays down its arms and returns the hostages being held in Gaza, and that Israel would guarantee safety to anyone who returns hostages. President Biden and Netanyahu agreed to work together towards achieving a deal. Israel's Security Cabinet is meeting today to discuss the matter, and Secretary of State Antony Blinken has spoken with Saudi Arabia and Qatar to discuss next steps. However, rather than seeking a deal, Iran and Iranian proxies Hamas and Hezbollah have suggested that the war would intensify. This is Jody Cohen for WION World is One.
For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.